That's why they don't like speed reading, critical thinking, and practical problem solving classes in inner city educational facilities, because those things takes the brakes off. If you ever notice, you got average children that go to average class. Then you have those who they say is below average. They send them to what they call a special educational program. And then you got what they call accelerated into college prep and classes for the gifted. Well, there's a German model. It's called Realschulen, Volksschulen, and Academia. Real schooling, or Realschulen, is the homonym for the English real schooling. Volksschulen, which most children go to, is a homonym of the English equivalent of false schooling. And academia is where you send your upper echelon minds for what they call it, it's called academia flat out, but it's a three-tier educational system. It's to separate the brightest children, extract them from the masses, those whose brains they can't slow down, and fit into the realm of what you call normal, average, mediocre, in the middle, C child. Your A, B, C, D, E, or your 1 through 5 grading methods are bullshit. All that is a measuring tool for money. It don't have nothing to do with what your child learned. It don't have anything to do with whether your child learned or not. I was a functional illiterate with a 3.75 GPA. I was a functional illiterate. And I got kicked out in the 10th grade as a functional illiterate. How the fuck that I can't read and I can maintain a 3.75 is beyond fucking me. I had to teach myself how to read correctly. I had to learn the dictionary. I had to raise myself from idiot to genius on my fucking own. I mean, it wasn't no easy job, and I did have a lot of help. But the fact of the matter is I had to find my own determination to not accept the bullshit. I had to find my own drive to overcome the oppressor. Yeah, Don, I got a couple of sisters down in ATL. Hey, Portia, ain't no topic. We freestyling today, sweetie. If you got any questions, just throw that shit out there. If it's stick, I'm going to answer it. Hey, look, I done been all over this country, right? And I done seen all kind of females from all walks of life. And believe it or not, I was shocked to find the most loyal females grow up in gang culture. That blew my wig back because it's so outside. Yeah. It kind of like took me for a loop because I never expected the women that know how to work together in a group, know how to function in a household with a male leader. But remember, the women are actually running the show, but they know how to keep that man in power. And they know how to work together in raising the children. Now, these supposed to be the derelicts, the worst. This is gang-banging females. And out of all of the gang-banging females, the ones that I've seen do the most remarkable hold you down ass shit been Bloods and Crip females. I haven't seen it nowhere else in the country on that level. They so out cold, they come up in your crib and reorganize the house like that in the clique. They bring in what you need. If they think you worthy, they bring in everything you fucking need right there. Okay, let's get this party. Like if I was in LA right now, I couldn't sit at home like this. If I was in California, there's no way them sisters in California would know that I know the shit that I know and leave me sitting in a goddamn house. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It can't happen. It's not possible. They psychology, they makeup, and their character is totally different on the West Coast and any other part of the country. They all ready to ride. I got in my saved videos. I'm probably going to post it up as a comment in this video. See if I can get it from another place. They already know what the call is, right? I'm gonna prove it to you. West Coast sisters already know what they supposed to be doing. They already know. I'm gonna show you. I gotta go to my save videos. I'm gonna post this video in the comments. I wish I could post this mug and up on the side of the screen with me, and where y'all could see it. You know, in the black community, we used to dread prison worse than anything else. Prison used to be the worst thing you can threaten us with. And then we start marching for civil rights, right? Once we start marching for civil rights, stuff started to change because we didn't fear prison no more. We didn't fear getting locked up or jailed. Fuck that shit. And you know what we do? See, black people are natural alchemists, whether they accept it or not, or whether they know it or not. And I'm going to show you what I mean by that. Black people are natural alchemists in the respect that all of the bad shit that get dumped on us, we convert that shit into something good. Every goddamn time. Look, they gave us a name, niggas. And it was the most vile thing in the history of the world anybody could be called. And we turned that shit into a term of endearment. My niggas. We turned that shit into some good shit. We love being niggas now. Nigga, ain't nothing like being a nigga. Everybody want to be niggas now. But there was one point where if you called a person a nigga, you gonna get your whole motherfucking back broke. The whole clique gonna rain down on your motherfucking ass with the wrath of rod. I'm not bullshitting. Now, this is alchemy. We took what you intended to hurt us with, we turned that shit into a term of endearment. You know, we turned that into a whole way of life wrapped around a negative thing that we turned or attempted to turn in our community into something positive. So now, while everybody thinking that they hurting us by calling us nigga, it ain't nothing new. We was trying to figure out how to make that that flip anyway. Ever since, all you got to do if you want to know how long we've been trying to get over the sting of the pain of being called a nigga is read Richard Wright, Black Boy, I think it's called, and he got a part in there where he's talking about how the brothers be hanging on the corner when ain't nobody else around. They try to when ain't nobody else around, they call each other niggas to try to see who was the toughest and who could take it. Call me a nigga, I can take that shit. Master don't run shit here. So now I'm gonna try to post this video of these sisters in California, and I don't know if y'all gonna understand what y'all about to see. Certain stuff, but I'm about to show it to y'all. You other niggas to try to see who was the toughest, who could take it. Call me a nigga, I can take that shit. Master don't. Okay, so now I just posted in there. I just posted in there the link. Now, right here, I'm going to pin this comment. Right? Okay, so now the comment that's pinned is the video showing them sisters in California know that they supposed to be going to the water. They know they supposed to be wearing the white dresses. It's actually the dress 19 from the Nation of Islam, by the way, by Tanetta Muhammad. It's the correct garb for the upcoming ceremonies, because it was designed specifically for the women in the upcoming liberation campaign of flipping the grid, and it had to be free flowing so that we can infuse parts of ballet and classical dance that would accentuate the flow of the gown to give it the appearance of like when a group of women together and they make certain movement, it'll look like a white cloud on the ground moving from a distance. So that was the purpose of that outfit being created by Tanetta Muhammad. And notice she called it the dress 19. 1 and 9, beginning and ending, Alpha and Omega. It would have meant the same if she'd called it the dress 10, beginning and end, Alpha and Omega. 9 being the fullness of the birth, 9 months in the initiation or first entry being at the alpha or the number 1. You bring the alpha to the omega, you bring the beginning to the end. And this is the whole trick. We got to take the best shit that we used to have, the best shit we got now, and throw away all of the garbage. And so what I have to do is I have to find a big enough facility for my teachers to bring their families, entire families in, or these teachers are going to be women. Some of them going to be married. Some of them are not going to be married. But they're going to all have different jobs, but we have to be able to have the room to facilitate everybody in order to make this happen. Yeah, man, look, that video, if y'all get to watch it, that I got pinned on here, that video show you all these sisters, they have this drive. They don't know what it is. They know it's there. They feel it. You can look and you see they all confused. They don't know what they supposed to be doing, right? But they know they supposed to be doing something at that water. Well, they made 2 mistakes. From the standpoint of what they're doing, the first mistake is they're supposed to be in fresh water. They call in the wrong mother at the salt water for the cleanup, because she don't play no, she's stern. She's more stern. But the right one, the correct mother or the correct goddess is from the fresh water. Now, once we start these training to flip the grid, there would be a series of women in various age groups from pre-puberty to senior citizen, post-menopause. The older women have to have the vigor of a young woman. And that's another video I got that'll show you what I'm talking about. So I'll be saving videos that can illustrate the correct formula so that you can see what I'm talking about. Now, the older women are like the guides. The whole thing is to tie the wisdom to and experience of the elders to the vigor and bravado of the youth. When you're 20, you'll do some shit at 20 that there's no way you're gonna do when you're 50. Ain't no way. You don't have the courage to try no shit like that when you're 50. The same stuff you do when you're 20, you're not gonna do when you're 50. You learn so much stuff now, you already know that the consequences outweigh the benefits to such a degree that I'm not going to even put myself in that path. And so when we build the structure, we actually supposed to be building a building. The building is supposed to be shaped like a big ass donut. And in the middle of the building, all of the children comes out, and you cover it up with plexiglass with air ventilation around the top so that the rain can drain to the outside as opposed to the inside. And then you can still have an open air in the middle. And then all of the children is supposed to go to in the morning, because some people are going to go out to jobs in the street while some people stay in the community and work with children and work with the women. Now in there you got your education, your doula center, your rites of passage. All these things is taking place at the same time, but you also have the formation of the pyramid structure of your family with the head of the household at the top, which is always a pair, and it trickles down according to the needs of the community. And this is the purpose of this pyramid symbol, is showing you structure. It's all it means: structure, organized, order, and structure. If it's disorganized, you can't have a pyramid, square, or a circle. It's going to all fall apart. If it's not, it's chaos. And so if you want to take the order out of the chaos, this is the structure. Akshita, you already know this subconsciously, and you kind of like running from it, but you know what you're supposed to do, and you're going to do what you're supposed to do because that's just who you are. And a lot of people are going to be taken aback because you don't kiss their ass, but you can send them to me so I can cuss them out and tell them to kiss mine in your stead. Um, yeah. Anyway, so you already know. It's in your voice when you speak. And that's why I told you that your sisters need to hear you speak. The same with Eli. She good. She out of Chicago, and I post some of her videos too. And the Fairy Thug Mother, that's my baby. She out cold with the knowledge. And it's a couple more sisters on there. I can't name them all right now but the information and the sharing with these type of women that creates the family structure. These type of women coming together is what generates the energy. See,
Freelad Hoover Cyber Parade and giving her the opportunity to come and ask any questions she want. She said she knew enough. She was quoting the shit out of me in her video, but she think that for some reason I'm on some bullshit, some making some shit up. Whatever the fuck she think. Then I had several people message me and ask me if Larry, this is the funniest shit to me, if Larry worked for them people. I said, that don't make much sense to me because who would be willing to work for them people being locked up for 50 fucking years? Cause shit ain't even reality. But the COINTELPRO, which I'm not going to play none of their videos today because I'm not going to let them delete this one. But let me get done with these invites and we'll get into this subject matter. Because it's easy, people is easily, alright, gonna look like that's it. So, people quick to say, to post some dirt on the motherfucking name. Don't know shit about them, never met them, but they'll throw some dirt on their name. Right? They be talking all that old, I'm holy roller, spiritual, woke shit. But when they confronted with the opportunity to determine if they really spiritually woke by putting that shit to the question, these niggas run. Right? So since they like to put slander on people's name, you need to understand the strategy of what they call hang them in effigy. An effigy is the image of a person. So when they say hang them in effigy, you don't necessarily have to kill the person to destroy them. You destroy their character. You destroy. You talk about them about shit you don't even know. Accuse them of making alliances. Jay-Z is the Illuminati and all that old kind of shit. Ain't now one of y'all seen Jay-Z go to one motherfucking Illuminati meeting. Y'all seen him throw up some Rockefeller signs for his record label and say that make him be the Illuminati now. That's the most dumbest shit I ever heard in my life, but I entertain it because it's entertaining, but it don't have no truth value to it with me. It's more of entertainment, right? Like I like to watch The View. I like to watch Carson and Daily Show. I like to watch motherfucking Fox. I like to watch wrestling. That shit for entertainment. That shit is not to tell me what's going on in the world, but I can use it to read it like an oracle just because I'm psychic. Right? So, well, seeing him forehead to forehead with Marina Abramovich don't make him Illuminati. It can make him an ignorant ass nigga that don't know who the fuck she is. Right? So I'm saying is or is not. I'm talking about the nature of slander and showing how We don't have evidence to come to a conclusion based off of interaction with a person. Somebody can be good as hell to you and be the devil to another motherfucker. So now all of a sudden, do that make you the devil because the person that's good to you was the devil to other people? Not necessarily, right? So this is how you end up with the bad guys winning over the good guys, right? They more concerned about is Will Smith in the Illuminati? Is he into the adrenochrome drinking? I wouldn't give a fuck which one of them motherfuckers, whoever did the dirt, need to pay for the dirt. But if you watch how the human species move, the lowest form of energy exchange is called gossip. When a motherfucker don't know what's going on or they don't understand something, they gossip. They make shit up and they spew inflammatory rhetoric on top of something they know nothing about. But then when they find out they was wrong, now they dumbasses be sitting there looking stupid. Right? So everything ain't what it look like because it ain't supposed to be what you see. Motherfucker can narrate what you see. They can communicate what you see between them. And you will only see what the enemy wants you to see. That's why I told y'all, like when I was talking about that Isis Wisdom and her fraud shit she was doing, I didn't have no personal gripe against her. Like, I don't know her. Him, it, whatever the fuck the motherfucker is, I have no personal affiliation, but I do know this, that I'm always concerned when some strange person that I just meet come to me with some top secret information for no apparent reason, unsolicited. That always gets my attention. Who the fuck am I to make me so important that you got to give me this G14 classified top secret information? Where the fuck did you get? What make you think that you need to get beat it? How you know I'm the right motherfucker to get information to? Why you give me this information? I'm just supposed to take it and do what with it? What you want me to do with it? Oh, you said do what I want to do with it. So when I tell y'all I'm dragging somebody the fuck out, I drag them the fuck out because I got the evidence. I don't just